Well, Aaron Berger is back, and you know how much I love Aaron. He is a font of information, but I'm also a huge fan of AMD.
Yeah,
and in the category of computers, there's a whole category, what they call thin and lightweight.
Yeah.
If I were an electronic item, would not fall under that category. But in another brand name, that type of computer starts at over $1,000.
It sure does.
It's a fantastic brand name. People love it, et cetera, et cetera. However, what are the rest of us gonna do?
Right.
You know, who can't afford a mortgage payment for a computer, but you do. You want thin, you want lightweight. I can't believe that this has a backlit keyboard at this price.
Solid state
Solid
technology.
state drive. It's Shannon proof, and I'll let Aaron give you all the details there. Precision keyboard, everything that you would want for an amazing first come, first served price. Is it Office?
A full year.
Is that really right? I've never heard this with you.
Of Office, of Word, Excel, PowerPoint, the whole 6 Office.
It comes with it.
It comes with a full year of Office. It comes with a full year of HP SmartFriend, which is tech support. It's even better than tech support. We'll talk about that. And you were right.
Yeah.
A full year of accidental damage protection as well. I told you before the show that wasn't included.
That's the Shannon proof clause.
And then I got, I was wrong.
I know. But, so that accidental drop protection, I'll have Aaron speak to that. But remember, this is only as long as supplies last. So it is an HSN exclusive. HP is our #1 brand here at HSN.
And the #1 brand in the country.
And they're known for their laptops. They're known for their portables. They do this only for us and only for you. And I gotta tell you, I know it's a showstopper in this hour, but as we are starting our July birthday month in just a few days, the likes of this will not last. I can tell you that right now. In fact, this would have been a today's special for July birthday month if we would have been able to secure tens of thousands of them. We did not. We secured only a couple thousand, distributed between the various colors. In fact, you can, they've got them set up so pretty. I think they did that so that I wouldn't touch them.
Right, they're glued and stapled down.
I'm pretty sure. It's like if we don't put them next to her, then we've got a chance. So there's your brushed gold. We've got that classic white, and then of course that brushed silver as well. Hey, one thing I will point out about the white, and then I'll turn Aaron loose to fill in all the details. The white does also have a white keyboard. So if that's of interest to you, on the other two, it's a black keyboard, but again, you know, 2 of one, half of another. But that's just kind of a nice little aside. So 670-475, a $63.33 flex pay. That might be the lowest flex pay I've ever seen on a computer.
Certainly on a computer with Microsoft Office included for a year, with accidental damage protection.
I'm dumbfounded by that.
It's a lot. It's a big package. So here's the deal. I will point out one thing about one of the colors, and that is gold is just back in stock. It's the one that sold out first last time we had this computer. It's sort of this really pretty soft brushed gold. I love it, and you guys have loved it too. So wanted to take a moment to point that out. Sort of starting at the beginning, like Shannon said, thin and light computers are what we all want. I mean, we're all on the go now. We tend to download less directly to our computer. We tend to store a lot in the cloud. We want to have long battery lives. This is the computer that has all of those things. It weighs about 3.2 pounds, so that's a good place to start. It has about a 9 to 10 hour battery life, so all day long, on the go with you, whether you're working on Microsoft Word or Excel or PowerPoint or all those Microsoft included programs, or whether you're streaming video. Do you love to stream Netflix, or do you love to stream Hulu or Prime or any of those big streaming services? In fact, we're live streaming HSN right here, and you can see for yourself how quick this look. So that live streaming, hsn.com, no pausing, no waiting, no hesitating, no rebooting. Because a lot of people would look at that price and go, okay, but am I gonna have to sacrifice? Am I gonna have to sacrifice speed? Right? Am I gonna have to sacrifice power? So it's, as Shannon said, the #1 computer manufacturer in America and the top selling brand at HSN, HP. We all feel, I think, really good about that. The processor in this is AMD. AMD is known for their graphics. Will you make the sound? Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Oh, which one?
I don't do it as well as you.
Oh,
yeah, I don't need to try. Yeah, so AMD is the powerhouse behind the major movie editing studios.
The force is with you, young Skywalker.
There you go. I knew all I had to do was ask.
Good prices. Sorry.
Well, I started it.
You
so it
did.
Really sort of serves me right? No, I am an instigator. I've always been an instigator. So AMD built in really powerful processor on the go. And here's the other big news that we haven't even mentioned yet. Ready? This is Windows 10.
Right.
So Windows 10 is the latest version of the Microsoft operating system, right? The #1 operating system in the world right now. This is Windows 10 in S mode. Do you know what that means? It means your new computer cannot get a virus.
No viruses.
No viruses, no spyware, no malware, no upkeep. Experiencing Windows in S mode, really, it's easier than it's ever been. It's safe, it's secure, and there's no worries because whether you're downloading apps or games or movies or music, you just download them from the Microsoft Store where everything is already sort of pre-vetted and protected, so you don't have to worry about being invaded. And what I mean by, and it stays up to date without you doing any manual updating. So here's the best way I like to say it. If you're a student, if you're a busy mom or dad, if you're a business owner, if you're a senior surfer, if you're the kind of person that goes to your computer, you like to get your work done, do some social media, really enjoy your entertainment, your videos and your music and those kind of things, but you don't want to have to update your computer a lot. You don't have to worry about sort of keeping up with the latest viruses, the latest spyware, the latest, although you're not a tinkerer. You're not looking to, you're not gonna want to upgrade your computer.
Right.
You want a great computer that's really fast and easy. Bingo.
Yeah.
I mean, it is that simple.
Well, and it's a no-brainer in terms of affordability.
Yeah.
And I mean, honest to goodness, even if you operate in with other types of computers and peripheral devices, and I'll just say it, if you are a Mac user, I actually bought something very similar to this from HSN several months ago because I do need both platforms for work. And sometimes it's just easier to have, you know, that Microsoft Office platform. But the problem is when I got mine, it was not this price. It was not an AMD processor, which it's obviously you know the other brand name, but it's probably because I'm a movie aficionado that I'm very partial to AMD. Not like I'm some big gamer or anything, but I like the way they handle graphics. I did not get Microsoft Office. I'll tell you that right now.
That's a big one.
And not only that, now we'll talk about the technical support and then the accidental drop protection because they're actually two separate things. But first come, first served. If you want the white there are only 500. And this would have been a today's special if we would have been able to secure more of them. So at this point, you choose the brushed gold, the brushed silver, or the white. White is the only one that has a coordinating keyboard, if you will. They're all backlit, but the white has a white keyboard as well. And then final 500, it is free shipping.
Of the white?
Yes, of the white. I know, it sounds weird to say that, right?
Wow, yeah.
When did you start airing this?
Today.
Oh, you're
I've had
kidding
one
me.
other, and it's not scheduled again for the rest of the weekend. This is
probably a good thing.
Yeah.
So
one airing this morning with Guy.
500 only on the white. We will pay to send it to you. It is $63 on your credit card. Remember, all of the items that we have here at HSN, including electronics, unbelievably enough, have an unconditional 30-day return policy, meaning you don't have to think twice about having what they call a restocking fee. And if you're not familiar with that, when you buy electronics at traditional retailing, they actually keep some of your money whether you take the product back or not. It's called a restocking fee. And generally speaking, it's 10 to 15% of that purchase price. Well, for my money, let's say they only took 10%, that's almost $40 of my money that they just don't give me back because I decided I didn't want to keep it. And as an aside, it's usually a 14-day or a 7-day return window at best. So use that information for what you will. So the good news is you have every umbrella of confidence to get this at home. It's an AMD. You know I love them. As I love Aaron Berger. It's HP. It's America's #1 brand in computers. It's our #1 brand. It's got Microsoft Office, which you already know and love. But let's talk about getting some help.
Some of these actually.
For me, I know.
I've been talking to you for years about getting some help.
Exactly. We've been, you know, I've given her names, I've given her phone numbers, and still she doesn't call.
I shared the contact.
Okay,
let's talk. So here's the thing. HP Smart Friend is your help, and the accidental damage protection may very well be your help as well. So first of all, what's accidental damage protection? If you have a boo-boo, if you have a mulligan, if you drop your computer, if your baby spills something on your computer.
If you have a shenanigan.
If you have a shenanigan moment, that's okay. Drop spills, cracked screens, broken hinges, and more. For a full year, your accidental damage protection will repair or replace your computer. The other, so that's one thing. In addition to that, you get a full year of Smart Friend service. What does that mean? It means if you have any question at all about the computer, whether it's how do I use the built-in Bluetooth? Yes, there's Bluetooth. How do I use Wi-Fi? How do I hook this up with my printer? Whatever it is, there's a tech guru ready to help you. Virus removal, you won't have to worry about that because this computer doesn't get viruses. It's Windows in S mode, remember. Your Wi-Fi connection, general how-to, tips, tricks, Windows 10, whatever it is. No question too big, no question too small. They are there, as you can see, 7 days a week, toll-free number for your support. The other big thing to remember is we're also including we're also including Microsoft Office 365, which is a full year of Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Publisher, OneNote, and I think Access. There you go. There's all of them right there. So it's all of the Microsoft Office programs. Those are the big 3 that we're including with the computer. Now, one of the things I haven't said about the computer, or maybe I said very, very briefly, that is a huge thing about this, and I think it's the reason this has been our top selling computer this year.
For sure.
We sold more of this computer than any other. I just closed the computer.
I know,
we don't generally
freak
do that
us
on
out.
television,
I'm just telling you
right?
that right now.
Because you know how long does it take when you close your computer? Is it 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes for your computer to restart? There's something different about this computer, and that is it has no moving parts inside. It's solid state technology. So since there's not a moving, whirring hard drive, one of the things is the computer is much faster. Not just much faster in processing, but much faster.
That is so
cool?
Even though I've seen you do that
freaks
before,
you out, right?
It does.
Yeah, it's much faster in turning on and turning off. Also, no moving parts means it uses energy, power more intelligently.
Right.
So you get a 9 to 10 hour battery life in a really lightweight. It weighs less, 3.2 pound computer. And last but certainly not least, no moving parts means no friction.
Right.
No friction means no heat. So it stays cool to the touch on the bottom.
Right. I forget about
making
that.
your laptop truly appropriate for your lap because it doesn't get hot and uncomfortable and heavy.
The value's on fire, the computer is not. But that's also, I mean, that's also a great point though, because I think part of the reason a lot of us use our tablets or our cell phones as our computers is they're convenient, they're portable, they're easy to use. But let's be honest, at the end of the day, some jobs really require a computer. They just do. Whether you're doing your own e-commerce or digital shopping, if a lot of our friends are doing their own YouTube channels. They're doing their own, videos online, on-demand videos. So even if you're not at the opposite end of the spectrum where, you want something that does do higher performing duties, shoot, just to get a great processor, great video, wonderful brand name, a price that really knocks this out of the park, a $63.33 flex pay, free shipping, a 30-day return policy. Even if you're looking at this as your second computer, your traveling computer, your home and away computer, the get her done computer. If it's just for those reasons alone, or maybe you're already starting to think back to school. And I know a lot of parents are thinking, oh, the kids just started their summer break. But think of this as your back to school computer, especially because it has that technical support and that accidental damage and drop protection. So would you buy that other thin and lightweight series for your son or daughter? Yeah, maybe not. Because once more, those prices a little bit lower than if I put a 1 in front of that $379 price, but that's pretty close depending on where you buy it. And it's a wonderful brand name. I also operate and have systems in that particular brand. But would you do that for your 12-year-old? Would you do that for the 8-year-old? Would you do that for the 15-year-old? You may or may not. This, with the technical support, the accidental drop protection, the ease of use, all the bonuses, all the extras, then it becomes kind of a why not. And it's HP, so you know you can count on the service, you know you can count on the performance. The only caveat is to really select this sooner rather than later. It would have been a today's special if we would have been able to get more of them. We are in the hundreds on the white already, and this is only the second airing of the day. So the white, we have fewer than 500. You can choose that brushed gold. You can choose that brushed silver. We will pay to send it to you. 670475. Hey, Aaron, I know you want to do a little webcam demonstration, but can you give me a quick little tour?
I'd love to.
Did I read you mind?
You totally did. And actually, I'd love to just kind of, I think you can see if we do the computers kind of one at a time this way, we can maybe give you a little bit better, because I think the white and the silver look an awful lot alike in that other shot.
Actually, they do,
And I
you're
think
right.
they look, so
Good
that's
point.
the silver, that's the brushed silver, which is indeed, so it's just our lights in here are so bright.
Actually, you know what,
but-
Aaron, I will do that real quick. And our, best
compare
laid
them.
plans of our coordination team, I'm
Yeah.
sure they're saying, we put it over
There we
here
go.
so she couldn't touch it.
Yeah.
So there's the brushed gold. You guys see that? There's the brushed gold. Let me show it against the brushed silver. There's the brushed silver. Oh, there you can really see it. Nice, okay. And then, whoop! See, that's why they didn't let me touch them. But there's the white. Okay, so there's the white.
There we
I
go.
know. I've derailed the train,
Yeah.
and this is just
I'm not
my
quite sure
first
how you're
hour.
gonna put that back together.
Yeah, I know, exactly. I'm like, cut away, cut away, cut away.
But I'm just gonna stay over here, so I'm not responsible for it.
Exactly. You're on, Aaron
Okay,
Berger.
my turn.
Okay.
I am going to give you a tour of the computer like Shannon asked me to do before she started dismantling the set.
I know.
So here's the deal. Weighs only about 3.2 pounds. Actually, we're going to get ready to take our lights down so that we can show you guys what the backlit keyboard looks like. Weighs about 3.2 pounds, super thin, super light. That solid state technology means that it's okay that I just close my computer because it's essentially instant on and instant off. Individually tiled keys. I'm going to show you the backlight even more in a minute when we turn our lights down. Lots of great ports, 2 USB ports here, an HDMI port, so you can send high definition video and audio with one cable. That's a place for earbuds. If you want to plug earbuds in, Bluetooth is built in as well.
Oh, nice.
So if you have any of the many great Bluetooth headsets we sell or other people sell, you'll be good there. This is an Ethernet port, which is cool. Very often on thin lights like this, there aren't Ethernet ports because the body is so thin that they hadn't been able to figure out how to put one on. HP has this really smart little, they just put a hinge here, so now it fits. It really is sort of simple
Is that how
genius.
I plug into, like, say, a network or something?
Like a local area network,
Gotcha.
or if you have a T1 line or any of that kind of thing. Yeah, great question. Or if you're using a PC Mover to move information
sure.
from one computer to the other computer, that's another reason
Okay.
you would use it. This is where there's a USB-C port. This is really important. So the memory built in, there's 64 gigs of built-in memory on your computer. If you want to expand the local memory, so if you want to download more music, more games, more movies, and you don't want to do it on the cloud, you want to do it right to the computer, that's fine. I mean, a lot of us tend to stream things from the cloud now. But what you can do is you can just pop in a memory card, an SD
neat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you put a 256 gigabyte, SD card in there if you want.
Why not?
Really, really easy to do. And then we are going to take the lights down now, so I can show you guys. I mean, you can see it with and without the lights. I just think you can even see it even better when the lights are down a little bit. This does have a backlit keyboard, so I've just turned it off. But you press F5, and this means at nighttime, whether you're in bed or whether your kids are in the library or in a classroom, or even I just find actually. I'm pretty much in the mid 40s. I'm almost at the halfway point. It's just harder to see. It's just one of those things. I find that I leave the backlight on my keys almost all the time. It makes it just a little bit easier.
You're absolutely right. So here's the thing. I know we have hundreds and hundreds of you calling. First of all, it is always so terrific to have you here, especially on a weekend, because we know you've got lots of options out there. Hopefully you learn something and we entertain you at the same time. But the real benefit to watching HSN is you get products that really enhance your life. And gone are the days where a computer really was a luxury item. I don't care if you're a silver senior surfer, if you're an empty nester, if you've got young children in the house. Computers really enhance our lives in every single way. Sadly, though, not all computers are created alike, and certainly not all prices are alike. So there's absolutely no reason to not try this today, if only for the fact that it's a perfect way to test the waters here at HSN. It's HP, so it's brand name. It's AMD. I know I've already belabored the point. I love AMD as a company. That's why a lot of the major film studios and video gamers like PlayStation and Xbox, they actually use AMD processors. You get Microsoft Office, would be that alone its own side bonus. You get technical support, that toll-free technical support. Then you also get that accidental drop protection. And I buried the lead in a couple of respects. The software value is more than the price of the computer.
$492.
About $492. So that is more than what you're spending on the computer. And then not only that, no viruses, no viruses, no viruses. And that's a big thing. With the hours that we keep, and I think it's just because I've had a long, kind of a stressful couple weeks and working on my house and a bunch of other things, you know, I kind of felt like I was getting the flu this morning. You know, I just kind of felt run down. And now, so I think of that in terms of my own health. Can you imagine if you could say about your computer? Can you imagine if you said—
Doesn't even need a shot every year.
Right, exactly. Can you say, well, your kids are never gonna get sick? I mean, can you imagine if you could say that? Well, you know what? I can never get sick. If you could make that statement about yourself, but we can say your computer, you don't have to worry about viruses.
Yeah, that's the thing. That Windows Estimate has kind of revolutionized the way we use PCs, I think.
No, you're right.
You know, because of that, it sort of locks your computer down. Safety comes standard. It also updates your computer for you. So you don't have to do third-party updates and those sort of things. Isn't it nice to know when you turn your computer on, it's just ready? It's going to be fast. It's going to be clean. It's going to be clear. I want to show you how fast and how clean and how clear my computer, pardon me, is plugged into your television. And a couple of things that we've got going on here. That is the webcam. So that's one. Webcam built in, HP True Vision webcam. I'll just move my seat down a little bit and get those lights out of your eyes. Look at how many things I have going on at one time. So I have the webcam up and running. I have hsn.com up and running. I have Paint 3D program, which is actually really cool and comes along with the computer. Facebook. I've got, what is that? Microsoft PowerPoint up and running. Netflix. You know, so many things, and they're so smooth. I think that's the key, is that, again, if it were a great price is one thing, and price is great. Sure, it's a really good price. But you can see for yourself, we have what? Let's count how many programs running at one time. We have a lot.
Yes,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 programs up and running. That's a lot to ask your computer to do at one time. And important programs, sort of power-hungry programs, if you will, such as PowerPoint. Remember, you get Microsoft Office 365 with this computer. It comes along, so that means for a full year, you have Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Access, Microsoft OneNote. It's the #1 purchase software suite in America, and we're including it. We're also including a full year of accidental damage protection. If you drop your computer, if you crack a hinge, if you crack the screen, if somebody spills something on your computer, that's fine. Don't worry about it, no problem. That's protected for a year. An HP Smart Friend, which is, it's sort of almost a level above technical support. And the reason I say that is most technical support isn't provided by the manufacturer of the computer.
Oh, you know what?
It's usually a third party.
I never even thought of that. You're right.
But this is, HP Smart Friend is HP's service center, where their tech gurus can answer any question you have about Bluetooth, about Wi-Fi, about hooking up to your printer, about getting your email account going, you know, whatever it is.
But I think that's well, twofold. As Aaron just pointed out, that's from HP, not a secondary or a third party. But it's also things such as the questions that I get from my mom. What's the button to record? You know, I'm always getting, I'm like, Mom, I can't see your remote. They're trained experts in their field. So how do I access a wireless network? How do I get it to talk to certain programs? So they really are your experts. And then describe that accidental damage and drop protection again.
It's Shannon proof.
I know.
So if you, look, I've dropped plenty of computers, actually, honest to goodness statement, I'm getting a new computer delivered to my house yesterday because I dropped my last computer one too many times.
On the air.
And I've dropped computers on the air. Look, it just happened. If you use your computer a lot, if you use, I don't have a, well, that's not true. I do have a desktop, but I use my laptop much more. And it goes with me everywhere.
It's true.
If you drop your computer, if you damage your computer, if anything happens to it, HP will replace or repair your computer for a full year. So it's just a wonderful peace of mind that comes along with it.
It is. We also have our Protection Plus plan as an additional component. But are you back tomorrow? What's your deal?
I'm back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. with that LG television. That
you are?
Yeah, that beautiful, that's smart. It's called a smart deal. Guy and I have an airing of that tomorrow morning.
I'm gonna have to get that.
It's a beautiful TV.
I know.
Beautiful television.
By the way, all those details are available online as well. Wish I could meet you
I know, me too.
later.
Well, I'm here all day tomorrow. Are you here tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Shockingly, yes.
Okay.
All right.
1, 3, I think 7 and 10 tomorrow.
Okay, I will see you then. Thank you, Aaron.
Bye, good night, everybody.
Hey, by the way, you know each day HSN and QVC delight